So this anime, I wasn't even planning to kind of talk about it, but I did it for two reasons. Mainly because I'm bored right now currently, and the second reason is that I was it's because pretty much I want to do kind of a test run, see if this gets any views. I'll do more, but for now, I'm only sticking to reviewing the one episode I came out with. So I mean, this story isn't really original. It actually reminds me a lot of the misfit of the demon Lord Academy or whatever. And the story is basically a demon lord. He gets he gets reincarnated. Um, a few in the future, he gets reincarnated as just a typical village boy, and as soon as his curious, he wants to make friends, and when he tries, he finds it very difficult because he's very strong, and his strength kind of repels everybody he tries to befriend. So he has trouble with that, but then we get introduced to this character, the daughter of the mayor, which is currently facing the same problem. She's been pretty much isolated by her so-called friends because she's like so strong, and so her friends just isolated her. I don't know what her name is, but for now we'll just call her the elf girl. So you know, fast forward to towards the end where the village gets attacked by goblins and the little girl is still in the mountains and she's kind of surrounded by goblins alone. And right before the goblins attack her, um, our MC kind of arrives in time to destroy pretty much all the goblins before they could do harm to her. And so the interesting part is the conversation he kind of has with her and telling her that, pretty much a long time, I also had a best friend. And unfortunately, I ended up betraying that best friend. And that led to, her death. And, as this telling this story to her, I do have questions that I hope the anime answers either by next episode or going forward with the anime. Is what action did they do, and the his pretty much the past. I want to know his past with their best his best friend, and how he betrayed her and everything. And as is telling her, she kind of open accepts that, yeah, you can be my friend, because he also says that I can relate to you because we've both been kind of isolated by kids. So we're both monsters pretty much of strength. So they become friends, and several years later you can see that she has grown great. um she's grown pretty much very attached to him, and she comes up with the great idea of enrolling into this magic academy, and that's where kind of the episode ends. I'm very curious as to by next episode they'll explain more about this magic academy, and they'll pretty much explain the whole magic academy. But for now, I'm very like I said, it's not really an original storyline. Like I said, we've seen this before. I just wanted to kind of make a video on it to see how it does, if people actually are watching the anime like me and kind of want my reviews out there. I'll do more, but for now, like I said, I only do the first episode review on this. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of it. Um, I enjoyed this episode. I didn't think it was that bad at all. The art and colors were good, and the animation, I'd say it's okay for what it is. Um, but yeah, that's it. Leave a like if you enjoyed my content. Please comment your thoughts and opinions down below if you actually watch the anime, and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.